Sunday breakfast. Just made some pancakes. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back. I had a full morning this morning. You guys saw we woke up. Hunter and I actually both went to spin. It was so much fun. One of the things the instructor said today, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw this, but he said to pull up the people next to you, especially on the days that like you have more energy. And I actually related this to my real life, just like being there for everybody in your life, but I really was thinking about this with my job, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I keep saying like I want to post more and I want to share more of my routine. And the reason for that is because when I was starting a fitness journey, I was looking at all of these videos and I felt like the videos that really went in depth were the most helpful. So that's what I've been thinking about lately, was like, what can I do to help and how can I explain things where it actually is making sense to bring into your guys' real life, because I want my channel to be good and I want to really like my content that I put out there. Yeah, it was just a really fun start to the day. We came home, I showered. I actually made some protein pancakes with blueberries. One of the best breakfasts I've made in a long time. I also did cottage cheese, put the leftovers in the fridge. We'll eat those throughout the week. We need to grocery shop today. I'm about to put all the dishes away. We have a bunch of clean dishes out. We have some laundry to do. I actually was very productive yesterday. I just had a complete reset day because I got a lot of sleep. We have been really prioritizing our sleep ever since getting home from travel, just because that's usually the first thing that kind of goes when we are on a trip. We stay up super late. We even like wake up early on trips just to like go see sunrise, or we went to Disney that one day. So I don't know, we just like kind of got thrown off. We're gonna put our dishes away and then continue on a hopefully productive Sunday. Since last time I filmed, we picked up this bench from a place called, actually I don't remember what it was called, so I'll put it on the screen. It was my first time that I went there, but I've been really wanting a bench from Olive Atelier, and that's the same place that we got the bookshelf that we just put in the bathroom. But I'm pretty sure this is actually from there. That store just orders from there. That's what I heard. So I'm super excited. This is going to be a new spot that I'll probably take some outfit of the days, just because we haven't really had a mirror for outfit of the days in this house yet. There just wasn't really like a spot. I did have the mirror here for a little bit, but I just felt like the background was kind of plain and boring. So now I feel like it looks really pretty. And then we also just picked up a bunch of flowers yesterday. That's been making the house feel so fresh. And then one other thing that I did yesterday was go through my closet, and I actually like folded a bunch of my loungewear and activewear. I said this in my last video, but I really want to try and just deep clean this closet little by little. So yesterday was all PJs. This stuff was shoved in like 2 drawers. I actually can't believe how it just looks so much better, and I can actually see what everything is. And then I also put my jeans down here, and then we'll see what else we'll fill these with. I was cleaning all of them because I used to have my shoes here. The rest of the closet is not looking the best, but we're doing it very slow so I don't get overwhelmed. Okay, I'm about to make some lunch right now. I'm trying to use up some of the leftovers from last week. We went grocery shopping on like Thursday, which usually we don't do, so we just have some fresh stuff. I just heat up the turkey that we made, just ground turkey with siete taco seasoning, and then I'm gonna do a salad and then dip these masa chips. These have been my favorite thing. I got a huge box of PR. I think I got like 12 bags of these, and I'm not kidding, there's only 2 bags left. My family loves them, I love them, and I'm obsessed. Also might get my nails done today if we have time, because my nail broke. Almost forgot the most important part. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts of the day, when I sit down and start to edit. I edit a bunch of stuff on my phone. I love to edit my TikToks on my phone. I use CapCut. Now that I post a lot of my TikToks on Instagram Reels, I feel like if I save my TikToks from the TikTok app, they get a little bit blurry, and I don't like them to lose all of that quality. So now I started editing in CapCut, which is so easy. Not an ad or anything. I genuinely just like to share tips for content creation, because I know a lot of you guys post content. I feel like it took me a long time to figure out what actually worked with just like editing and everything. I think that's a lot that you don't see behind the scenes with YouTube. Like a lot of us don't have editors, or we don't have people telling us exactly what to do. You just kind of have to figure everything out, like even just your camera and the setup with how to set up your week. On Sundays, I like to sit down and I plan out all of my content for the week. If you're not doing this, even if you don't do content, if you have a job where you work for yourself, or you just have a busy week and you want to get a lot done, I think that having one day of the week where you sit down and you actually write out like everything you need to get done, it can be so helpful. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and do that. I actually just use slideshow and I kind of just like screenshot inspo. I think of different things I want to film, if it's recipes, if it's certain day in the lives that I want to do. Another fun thing that I'm gonna do today, this is obviously not work related, but I have this slideshow that I've been working on for a while that just kind of has all of our rooms laid out in the house. There's a few furniture pieces that we need to upgrade eventually, and like just extra decor, like we have no artwork in our house and things like that. So I love to sit here and just kind of like brainstorm on house things, even though these aren't things I'm going to be purchasing today or anytime soon. These are just kind of like dream home vibes and aesthetics, because when I make home decisions, I wait like a long time, especially if it is a piece of furniture. I like to put it in a document and just kind of like look at it for a while and really decide, especially because if it's something big, you don't want to like order furniture and then not like it and then have to ship it back. That is super annoying. And then I actually go in and I actually link everything just in case I decide to buy it one day. See, like these are $9. I could obviously just purchase them right now, but I don't like to just make random purchases all the time. I like to think about what I want to get. So as you guys know, we already have this rug, we have this. They were brewing for a long time. It's a little bit later, I'm about to change. I never got a chance to share my outfit of the day today. I'm wearing my new favorite jeans. These are from Abercrombie. I've had them for about a month now, and I feel like I wear them at least twice a week. They're so good. They're just like the perfect baggy fit. And then this top that I'm wearing is from an Australian brand. It's called Henny. And I got this black top and also a white one. I wear them all the time. They're such good basics and they're super comfortable. I do wish that I would have gone with a small instead of an extra small, just because I feel like the v-neck would be cuter if it was like a little bit bigger on me, but that's okay. I think I already said this today, but now it's the best part of the day. I'm gonna do my skincare, put my overnight curlers in, brush my teeth, and just relax for the rest of the night. We've been watching Revenge, as you guys know. I might edit the vlog that I filmed today for the TikTok series that I'm doing this month. I'm hoping it's not gonna burn me out anymore. If anything, I just like hope it sparks my inspiration, especially when you feel like you're thriving in other areas of your life. Like, I feel like there's so many areas of my life that I'm thriving in. I feel like my relationships are just awesome. I've been able to hang out with so many of my friends here. I've been working with a trainer for almost a year now, and my workouts could not feel stronger. My spin studio could not be more fun. I have such a good routine of that. I started going to hot Pilates, which has been really fun. Just been killing it with my workouts, killing it with cooking. I just feel so good in my real life. And I know I talked about this in my last video and I talk about it all the time, but I think it's normal to have burnout. I think it's normal to talk about burnout and helpful to talk about burnout. I follow so many creators who talk about being burnt out, and I really liked, I got a comment on my last video and I talked about this, and they said that they don't even like the term content creator because it feels like they're creating a life rather than just showing your life, which I kind of loved that, because I mean, I do feel like a content creator because I do think there's always going to be a level of planning when it comes to content, like even when I'm thinking about what I want to film for the week. So I think at the end of the day, you are creating content, but I really like how they said that, because that is the type of videos that I like to watch. I like to watch people who are just showing their life. They're in a season of life where they're trying a new hobby and they want to show that on their channel, even though maybe they didn't start doing that. Like, I never care. I usually follow people for them, not like one specific thing or like content that they post. So I don't know, that was reassuring to me, and I've definitely been getting my confidence back. This is all red now, but we feel good. I'm excited for this upcoming week. I had such a good week last week. I feel like I killed it. I checked off everything that I wanted to check off on my to-do list. I got a lot of rest, a lot of like restorative time. My Aura ring always tells me my stress for the day, and then also like the time that I spent restoring. We love that. I'm excited for the week. It is getting hot here, which we hate. We're gonna make the most of it. I did really want to show you guys my collagen hot cocoa tonight, but I ate so much dinner. The dinner tonight was one of the best things I've had in a long time, minus the chicken pasta salad, because that was my favorite thing last week. Had to get that disclaimer because I said that that was my favorite recipe in a long time, and it truly was. Like, I liked that one even better than tonight's, but tonight's was really good. It was like taquitos, feel stuffed, so I don't really feel like dessert tonight. I'm just gonna make myself a water. I always bring an ice water to my nightstand. I have been really good about drinking a lot of water every single day. I like to get like at least 3 Stanleys of water filled up and drank throughout the day. One of them I usually do electrolytes in them, and I spun today, so that's really important. I have also changed this week. I have been walking way more on a treadmill. When it gets hot, it's just hard to walk in Arizona with the sun. Even if it's not hot outside, the sun just blares, and I just feel like I don't walk as much here compared to like California. I used to do the stair stepper a lot, but I just don't really do that right now. So on the days where I'm not spinning, because obviously spin is just like a lot of cardio, and I'm definitely working on my cardiovascular health at spin. I don't like to put a number on it because I think 10K is like a really hard number to hit, but like anywhere from like 7 to 10,000 steps I'm happy with. Just for me and myself, like I don't like to say, oh, I want to hit 10K steps if I know that's like a really hard goal and I'm not really able to do that every day. Like I already challenge myself in so many areas. I challenge myself with my fitness routines. I challenge myself with cooking at home, drinking water, having a good sleep schedule. Like, so I like to give myself a range. That way it's like, obviously I don't want to be getting no steps throughout the day or like really little amount of movement every single day. So I just try to make a really realistic goal in certain areas, and then some areas I do like to challenge myself. Like even just getting to the gym 5 days a week, like that is a challenge. That is the harder goal for me right now. Maybe one day we'll switch them and reevaluate, and then I'll want the walking goal to be the hard goal for now. But for now, that is not where I'm at. So I'm gonna make myself water. I will show you guys the cocoa in case you haven't seen it on my channel. I have showed it before when I was making it during the holidays, but I realized that you don't have to wait until the fall to drink hot cocoa, and it's been delicious at night, especially because it's like warm and creamy. Maybe I'll want to have some in a little bit, but it's only like 8 o'clock right now. We usually fall asleep around like 10 or 11. So maybe I'll come back and make some hot cocoa tonight. But this is the one that I get. I get it from Amazon. It's delicious. Not working with them, just really like that brand. I actually found that through another influencer, so I was influenced to purchase that. Sorry, I keep talking today, but I feel like I have so much to update you guys on. I was gonna say that I also made that into a latte this week, and it was really good. Or if you are cutting caffeine, having that in the morning like gives the same satisfaction as a latte. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I do want to really quickly say a shout out to the sponsor, which is Squarespace. I'm gonna talk about them really quickly. Before I do end off today's video, I quickly want to say thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring. If you guys have never heard of Squarespace, it's an all-in-one platform that helps you build, design, and create a website. When I first found out about Squarespace, I was worried it was going to be hard to figure out, but it's truly so beginner friendly. How it works is you go on, you pick your template, and then from there you can actually customize even further. So you can add a comment section, a newsletter, you can add a shop page. You can even go in further and customize the text. There's truly so many features to help you and your business, whether you're a photographer, if you sell some sort of product, or if you're an influencer looking to link all of your social channels. What's really cool too, especially because I did come out with a product on there, I was able to see how many people were clicking on the product, how many people were clicking on the website, how many people were actually purchasing the product, all the back-end analytics that you would want. I could not be more obsessed with them, so I want to say thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring. If you guys want to try them out, you can actually use my code and go to squarespace.com/CaitlinNolan. You'll get a free trial, and then when you are ready to purchase either a domain or website, you'll actually get 10% off. So it's squarespace.com/CaitlinNolan. I'll put it on the screen. Thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring, and I will see you guys in my next video.